Obsidian event. So, in the last 24 hours, I've already completed all of the content. All the content. Cleared everything. All I have to do is read dialogue. Okay, so I already read OST, OS1 before. Province, you're absolutely positively sure I can't burn this place down to the ground. All these useless branches and weeds are really getting on my nerves. This is the 10th time I heard you complain this hour, Princess. Besides, I originally planned on checking out some stuff alone while collecting some samples for Aephalia along the way. You offered to join me in this investigation yourself, so nobody's forcing you to stay if you can't handle it. Right now, the others are having a fun at the beach. You should join them instead of going through this mess here with me. I can't leave you alone, not with your tendencies. Even though you're a catastrophe messenger, only my knowledge can keep you safe in this kind of fire hazard. A fire. Hold on. Even though I know this is your specialty, we're on vacation this time. It'll be best to keep a low profile. Yes. Otherwise, me and Doctor will end up having to clean up the mess again. Fine, for the sake, I'll try to put up with it a bit longer. Hey, do you see that black color outcropped over there? Looks like it might be obsidian. Let's go check it out. Careful now, don't just go running around, especially don't set stuff on fire. Phew, keeping her in check is one thing than investigating itself. But something is off. Even if it's summer, this kind of heat doesn't seem normal. Big Tail. Hey, Big Tail. Wait, you mean me? Did you not notice a weird smell earlier? Now that you mention it. I'm very faint, but it's definitely there. The volcano is expelling more gas than I expected, and the test run Aephalia gave me is reacting. By the looks of things, this place is going to be up in flames, even without my help. Something doesn't seem right about this volcano, but the most we could do is turn to Aephalia for confirmation. Over here, we can get some samples from this outcropping. There, that should be enough. We could do some preliminary tests on this sample with our equipment before sending it back to Rhode Island. Aephalia should be able to turn the test results around right away. Just based upon how this obsidian feels the touch, I can't tell for sure, but there's something different about it. Also, taking the smell and temperature around here into consideration, I can't say for certain, but what are you trying to say? Spit it out already. Come at me. What are a few slugs going to do? I'll take you all out right now. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, that. I only need one thing. Too lazy to do. only need one thing to do. Yeah, I only need one thing to do. Lazy to do it. Lazy to do. Okay, only need one thing to. But too lazy to. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm back. Curses them, hem and the skit stuck. Can anyone hear me? Was there so many iridium slugs here? No, stay away from me. Someone help me. Someone's calling for help. It's coming from the beach. Let's hurry over there. Hey, wait for me. That's before. And then the after. So that's what happened. Yeah, that's how we met Salion in the forest at the base of the volcano. Oh, I have a question. Did you really have to... well, even though it's rather late for this, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Salion Dokius. and I'm a graduate of Victoria National University, as well as the Oregon researcher. I'm also the daughter of the city's mayor. The mayor's daughter? Who would have expected the mayor's daughter to be wandering around alone on the volcano? Well, academic curiosity necessarily comes with the share of dangers. Let's continue talking about that volcano. It's gonna blow up. Thank you very much, strangers. Don't mention it. But what brings you here alone? Isn't this a bit too far for a long walk on the beach? Judging by the tools you have on you. Province, she's here to investigate just like us. Huh, is that so? She has a notebook with her and she's also dressed to the nines. Assuming she's not just a simpleton, then that means she had the flesh and the inspiration and rushed out of the house without even bothering to change, and then ran into trouble while dressed like this. Skyfire has her tongue out. I can't begin to tell you how many dresses I've gotten burnt this way. Don't you think that's just a little abnormal? Well, setting aside the thing with the dresses, you pretty much got the gist of it. I do have to say, it's rather dangerous to do that, especially if you're not prepared. Don't worry, as long as I'm here, you can even come empty-handed and still be fine. Anyways, thanks for saving me. Come and find me after I get back to town, and I'll be sure to repay you. Is that so? Frostly needs the skin. I want the fucking cat face. However, I have something important to do right now, so pardon me for my rudeness. Oh, if you're still busy then sorry for the interruption. However, it's best not to go to the volcano alone. You should know how dangerous it is by yourself. Okay, so you should know how dangerous it is by yourself since you got attacked by these Oregon slugs. Well, that was just an accident. I was in a hurry, so I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. I grew up in the city, and if the Oregon slugs really are that dangerous, the mayor would have done something about it. Alright. However, if you ask me, I'll say that you're gathered here for a reason. Nothing different about this place, so why would it? Wait, agitation due to the changes in the environment. So what's going on? Thank you, I have another line of evidence. Province, by the looks of things, she's reached the same conclusion as you. Even though I'm not an expert on volcanoes, I do have a degree of understanding as a professional and comprehension scholar. Could you two also be here to look for proof? Proof that the volcano is going to erupt? Well, are you kidding? An unusual, irritating odor, a higher temperature, there might be Orium in this volcano. Not many people know about the actual conditions of the volcano, and the information about it is controlled by the city's council relevant departments. Agitation due to the environmental changes, at least that gives me something to work with. I've been looking for the experts in this field to help ensure the safety of the city and its residents. Please help me and the city of Cessia make it through these dangerous times. OF break free. AFJ Jalia. Finally, comparing isotopes and analyzing various samples, we've basically been able to confirm your hypothesis. The frequency of volcanic activity has without a doubt been rising abnormally. Though there's no imminent danger of a catastrophe, we cannot ignore the danger. In 2 to 4 weeks, the volcano activity will reach a critical point. Expect a catastrophe to occur at that point. If possible, I would recommend beginning evacuation efforts as soon as possible. To summarize, that's the conclusion I've drawn for the information you provided me. That's AF Jolly for you. She could even give a 40-minute lecture over the phone. Doctor, do you understand all that? In one ear and out the other. I understood just a bit. Wow, that's amazing, Doctor. I couldn't understand her at all. Seeing those two over there, I thought I was the only one who wasn't getting it. As expected of AF Jaffa. AF Jaffa. Even if I felt like I was just being put through a seminar. I see, so that's the true professional. I never knew the data could be analyzed like that. I didn't expect to be presented with such a good learning experience. Jeez, I should have written it all down. Even though the information we have right now is far from comprehensive, I reached the same conclusion as you have. The volcano has most likely become active once more. Unfortunately, I could not be there to further delve into why it became active. Sorry if we had a bit more on-the-site information, we'll be able to better predict the activity cycle. That way, we'll be able to evacuate the citizens more easily. We all know that you're passionate about volcanoes, AF Jalia. You've already been a great help. Thank you very much. I'm glad I had such a professional team like yours to help me confirm my findings. Something might be wrong with the detector in the monitoring station. It hasn't detected any abnormal readings so far. By the looks of things, my efforts were worth it. We've got to send news to the city council, otherwise the results could be devastating. You're telling me that the Siesta didn't even make emergency plans for the possible catastrophe before hosting such a large-scale event? The people here probably haven't even considered the possibility of a catastrophe, let alone made preparations for it. My father went to the new development zone to conduct business about 3 months ago, and won't be back for a few more days. Now his secretary, Corin, is responsible for everything. Corin is also the city's catastrophe messenger. When we take the data and samples down to City Hall, he'll be able to understand the situation. Even though I'm the mayor's daughter, I'm rarely get involved in the government's affairs. But now that we have definite proof, I might be able to get some help from the family. Doctor, I have an idea. I want you to head to the volcano again and check out the reason that Delia mentioned. Can you help selling out while I'm gone? You're entering the volcano? Isn't it a bit too dangerous? Catastrophe messengers always put their lives on the line for their work, so don't worry, I have plenty of experience with this kind of stuff. Although I'll be able to call you from the hotel, I'll be sure to stay connected with you, Doctor. I'll also come with you. Huh? Got a problem with that? I just can't let you go alone. What if you ruin all the precious data? Of course I have to go with you. Alright. By the way, do we need to notify Amia first? Nah, it's fine. It's not like that serious. As long as the doctor knows about it, we're good. So if that's all settled, let's get going, Doctor. Please prepare everything you need, and we'll head for the City Hall at 2 p.m. No problem. Phew. That about wraps things up. I suppose I can finally relax a bit. Doctor, here's some tea I brought from the Victoria. Would you like a cup? Sure. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh. That was... Where was I at? Break 3. The Cross Civic Square and the highest building over there in the City Hall. What's up, everyone? Thank you all for coming out here. This is DDDD. Thunder's Train. We've all gathered here on this scorching summer day for the same purpose, and that is music. What was that? I couldn't hear you. Give me your loudest voice and let the whole city know what you want. Music. In that case, put your hands up. Let's go. This is an everyday occurrence during the Obsidian Festival. After all, the concerts are one of the most beloved things about the festival. Okay, the major concert starts at the night in the Garrison Amusement Park, while the daytime you can see small concerts in every district. That kind of music is a bit intense for me. Yeah. Haha. But you know what? I studied in Victoria, so I prefer more elegant music and classical. Even though classical artists are invited to the Obsidian Festival, this kind of music is more attractive to the tourists. It started trending the last few years, so when I was younger, jazz was all the rage. I loved spending the day on the 2nd Avenue with a few books with me. I could stay an entire day in one of those cafes, listening to music, having a cup of green tea, and enjoying the sea breeze. It was then that I thought the siesta must be the best thing in the world. You must really love this city. Of course, this is all possible due to the support I have, including from my family. Besides, my father is someone close to me that works at City Hall here. You'll meet her soon with her help. It will be much easier to determine how serious the problem is. It sounds like you really trust her. My mother died when she gave birth to me. After that, my father buried himself in his work. Since I was little, she has been taking care of me as my bodyguard. Her name is Swords. Whenever my father was busy with work, she patiently kept me company, even though we're not related by blood. She treats me just like her sister would, so I consider her to be an important part of my family. I'll introduce you to her when we meet. Oh, we already met, I bet you. Look, Doctor, we're almost there. Let's head straight in. Mr. Corin, Miss Selling would like to see you. What important matters brings you to the City Hall, my lady? Everyone is busy organizing the festival right now, so I'm afraid that there is little time to spare. Corin, I'll get to the point. The Celestial volcano is likely to erupt soon. I can't say exactly when, but it would be as soon as the next few days. In other words, after all the citizens and tourists will be in danger, we need to start evacuating them and help them find shelter. We must stop the Obsidian Festival right away. Oh, my lady, do you know what you're saying? Anyone else would have been driven out the moment they talked to me like that. But because you're special, I'm willing to explain it just for you. You don't have to worry about the volcano issue at all. Even though I don't know where you got your information, I can assure you that it's nonsense. Are you kidding me? There's plenty of evidence that suggests that the volcano is active again and will likely erupt soon, such as agitation of the iridium slugs living there, unusual changes in temperature, and a strange smell. Conclusion which should be obvious. If you don't believe me, read the material I brought. It contains a detailed analysis and conclusion. Obvious. Did you go interview the iridium slugs? Or maybe that hot air? Or that strange smell? I don't quite understand what do these baseless numbers have to do with this so-called imminent eruption. All I know is I designed the volcano observation system. The mayor built it and it is still working well. Right now, the celestial volcano's parameters aren't much different from the previous years. If anything, they're even more stable. What are you talking about? The truth is right before you. You're a catastrophe messenger, and you don't even know this much? And who exactly are you? Dr. Twisted is from a professional organization with colleagues who are experts in volcanology. These parameters were not examined by an analyst from their specialized department. I see. Haha, I get it now. So it was you bunch who managed to fool the mayor's daughter. Strange visitors. What are you talking about? My lady, isn't it obvious you were duped by the faceless stranger? Corin, what are you trying to say? You don't believe my word? What I'm saying is you've been studying abroad, so you might not know this, but many people are jealous of Cecia's development. These kinds of people appear every year. They try to every trick in the book to try to stop our development. Blackmail, explosions, assassination. They even targeted non-named people like me. Of course, this is not the first time that someone has tried to spread rumors about this so-called volcano eruption. However, it is the first time one of these rumors have been able to deceive someone like you. I must say, these gifters must have done their homework on the mayor. They even knew that you just returned from studying abroad. And look at the nerve marching into the city hall like they own the place. You're right that I didn't know about this, but I'm telling you the truth. There's no way I'll just trust any stranger who shows up. As far as I can tell, there's no difference between this doctor and the swindlers I've encountered in the past. There's no depths to which they won't stoop in order to take away the city. If this is a joke, it's not very funny. What a coincidence, I didn't find your little joke funny either. My lady, you're still young, so things like this are bound to happen sometimes. But don't worry, these swindlers will be punished accordingly. This is, I promise you. Security, take them away. Yes, sir. Corin, you won't even listen to me now? You won't have your way as long as I'm here. What a pity then. I can't just stand by and watch you disturb Cecia's order. Hurry and arrest these con artists already. Also, suppress Miss Ceylon as well. Don't hurt her though. Just let her calm down a little. Ceylon, watch out. Oh. And then after. Quick, Doctor, let's head towards the bench. There are tons of tourists gathered on the beach, so we'll be able to blend into the crowd and shrug them off. Stand still. Your wish. You wish. Schwartz? Huh, Schwartz, great, you're finally here. I'm also glad you're here. What's going on with Corin? Doctor, she's the one I was telling you about. My lady, Master Dokius is currently out of town. You asked Corin. Schwartz, what are you saying? Let's head back and hand these people over. I do not want to violence, my lady. Schwartz. Oh. Well then. Actually, hold on, one second. Doctor. I want to pull the gacha real quick. Well, I slung you down. And I can start playing all these other ones. Main stage. What? LP4. D4. Schwartz. Corin's orders are not the mayor's orders. Everyone go. But tie these people up. Do not hurt Miss Ceylon. What? Why? Damn it, it's too crowded. We won't be able to give chase. Call the sentry at the beach. Surround them. Get back here. Huh? Helliger. Doctor, go. I'll handle things here. Huh? You're... Ceylon, let's get out of here first. Helliger. I got him. Wait, Doctor, I'm tired. I can't run any longer either. My lady, please come back with us. No. Don't hurt Lady Ceylon. As for that, Doctor, do as you please. How dare you treat Doctor like that? Is that Amiya? No. It's a free. It burns. Where did that imp come from? You witch. My butt, it's on fire. It's Ifrit. Hey, Doc, you're having fun again. Why didn't you call me? Tusk. She's just a run. Show her what we're made of. Perfect. I was starting to get bored. Doctor, you look even paler than before. What's wrong? I should be a savage. Like, burn off all their clothes and fucking call it a day. Fine. Alright, medium rare it is. And then after. Hot, I'm burning. Eek, my hair. Just fall back. See, nothing's more fun than to get scrapped, Doc. Oh, that reminds me, Doc, because I saved you and didn't go overboard like you asked me to, you better not tell Silence about this. If she finds out about this, she's going to assign you more homework for sure. You did save my ass, no problem. I knew that you're a nice person, Doc. With the Origin powered flamethrower with such power too, you must be very skilled caster. You're right on the money, Missy. I'm super powerful. My name is Celion. Thank you for saving us. Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm just doing the right thing. Hey, Doc, this lady is really polite. What should I be doing now? Just now. Oh, I'll try it then. Oh, I forgot that I left me on the grill. Gotta get going. Doc, Celion, come find me afterwards if you want some barbecue. There she goes. Doctor, let's also hurry back. Doctor, I'm glad you're fine. Thank you very much, Mr. You can call me Helliger. Just like the doctor here, I'm also from Rhodes Island. Doctor, do you have a minute? I need to have a few words with you alone. That was after, right? OF4 before. But also not good enough. This old man is strong. You're no match for him. Stand by for now. This woman won't be simple to deal with. These bodyguards won't be able to harm me though. But she possesses a threat. Foolish outsiders. She's angry now. Perhaps from her perspective, she really believes that we deceived Miss Celion. But something's not right. Just who is she? You must be some pretty experienced missionary staying disciplined even though your mistress is gone. Cut the crap, since you know that's our boss was... shut up. Huh, wait, the crossbow fell in that name. Where have I heard that name before? Wait, what is this geezer doing? I'm a bit worried about how the doctor is doing. But the doctor is capable enough as are the others. There shouldn't be any issue. Is he Sentinel or something? He's charging straight at us. Hurry, stop him. You'll have to be faster than that. Wait, hold on. I think I already read this. Yeah, I read this. Okay, yeah. I'm on OP4 after OF4. This felon woman is not some no-name. Her identity? Colombian felon, female, silver hair, amber eyes, and a black crossbow. She's both a mercenary and an assassin. For a human, being famous is nothing to be proud of, but the truth is that her feats were simply too astonishing. For example, she once wiped out an entire clan in Colombia. It was a powerful clan as well. Gradually, over the few years, these important figures met violent ends one after another until the entire clan crumbled in nothingness. Another example, she once hunted down an entire patrol group. The patrol was notorious for killing people at the Colombian border, calling themselves conquerors of the barbarians. The violence towards the other races brought about many tragedies. After a single month, they fled into the mountains but were slain left and right until only one member, disabled and incoherent, managed to make it back to the city. The last example is the man who told me these stories. He's going, what happened to him? I'll get to the point. He has a scar going from his left shoulder to his right heel. Cold-blooded killers are abound here, and I'm one of them. Of course, this particular woman has been missing for some time. But if my hunch is correct, they're the same person, then things are about to get really ugly. The waters are a lot murkier than I expected. The mayor might not be blind to all of this. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if the mayor was the one who hired her. Glass shatters. How long? How long have you been there? Miss Elon, you do not have to eavesdrop. I just wanted to get some water for you. Mr. Helliger, when did that mercenary begin her career? And when did she go missing? Well, what's up? She had made a name for herself even before I was discharged. As for when she disappeared, I'll say about a year after that clan was annihilated. Schwartz has been taking care of me up until 6 years ago. But one day, she suddenly told my father needed her for something and just left. After that, I saw her only when she picked me up over Christmas. But I'm sure she was just in a bad mood. Plus, she was just following orders. There's no way she's a cold-blooded killer. Furthermore, I'm implying that my father is somehow behind Corin's actions. I don't believe it. I won't jump to conclusions. However, I must remind you that even the people you trust cannot solely look out for your interests. Whether she trusts you or not is none of my concern. All I know is I would never mistake those scars inflicted by Urson weapons. The squad that did that to her are now buried deep underneath the snow. The situation should be clear to you, Doctor. If the city council also has a hand in circulating false information about the volcano, then we should stay out of this. Miss Ceylon, you should also try to see the truth. I need to calm down. Doctor, if you would... Something that only I can do, huh? Naturally, she needs someone who can understand her. Yeah, figured. Under the gun. OFST3. Would you be able to walk around a bit with me, Doctor? I'm a little worried about you. Doctor, did you know when I was a child this beach wasn't this busy? I used to like making sandcastles by myself. This city is getting better and better every year thanks to my father. My father and I, well, don't talk a lot. I have always wondered which is more important, the city and the wealth it brings, or me. My mother died when she gave birth to me, so sometimes I think about it if that's the reason why he doesn't like me. And if it feels like he doesn't care if I like him or not. Ever since I can remember, he has rarely been at home because of business. Rather than father and daughter, we're more like two strangers living under the same roof. Schwartz, I want to go observe the ecosystem on the beach. You mustn't, my lady. Master Dokius said you must not go outside without good reason. But I'm tired of reading the same old books here. Schwartz, you're no fun at all. My apologies, my lady. This is for your safety, though. It's dangerous outside. But won't you be with me? Are you going to put me in danger? Of course I wouldn't. So what's the problem then? Let's go. In that case, please do not stray from my sight. One could say that back then, having Schwartz at my side just felt like a simple fact of life. So basically a butler. Hurry up these ornaments for tonight's concert. We'll be in trouble if you don't make it on time. Oh, if I remember properly, he's the grandson of the owner of the Mockingbird Cafe on the 2nd Avenue. I used to go there a lot. The old storekeeper was a kind man. His wife has already passed away at the time, so he decorated the cafe with their favorite flowers and bonsai trees, and put on their favorite music. But he did say that he was getting too old to run the shop and would pass the business over to his grandson. Time sure flies. Why is that? Because I have orpathy, my lady. It's bad for your health to come close to me. Please call upon me only when it's necessary. What's that? Does it hurt? It doesn't hurt, but I would die because of it. There's no cure for this disease, my lady. And I just have to find the cure then. Just you wait, one day I'll defeat the illness and snatch you back from its jaws. The reason I became an organ researcher was because of her. I wanted to cure her. That has always been the thing motivating me. I even went to Victoria to pursue this dream. However, organ research is very difficult. At the beginning, I couldn't even grasp the basic concepts and felt like giving up, but I persevered. Victoria is also very far away. I couldn't get used to it at first. But now I feel like I'm more Victorian than a Cestian. Doctor, could it be said that everything I have is an illusion? Everything's fake. I'm willing to pay anything to protect this place. She might be struggling too. Then what is it? Something she can't even tell me about? Besides, no matter what she's struggling with, that much is inevitable because of the sin she has committed. Doctor, do you think I should give up? I can't answer that for you, but you are a true organ researcher. Can we vanquish orpathy? Can we save the infected? Will there be an end to these tribulations? If there is, I can't see it. I'm not sure. I don't know how to answer. Can I just give up? Yes, but I don't want to. Perhaps the land we've been born into is blighted, but the things you've done have not been in vain. Believe in the choices you made. Phew, you're right, Doctor. Your experience really shows. Looks like I still have a lot to learn. First, I need to stop being sentimental and start finding the proof. Okay, if they really are putting citizens in danger on purpose, I'll do everything in my power to stop them. Because I believe in my own decisions, I'll fight to save the city, even if nobody else will. Well said. Oh, Mr. Helliger, by the looks of things, you found your answer. Mr. Helliger, Doctor, could you hear me out? No matter what, I don't want to see the citizens being put in danger. That's my number one priority. The largest broadcast tower here is located in the Garrison Amusement Park. It controls the city's entire broadcast system. The broadcast tower. However, it's controlled by a Coronan's henchman, and he often appears there to speak to the citizens. When the mayor's concert begins, everyone's going to be gathered by the stage. Coron's men are going to have their hands full trying to keep things orderly. As long as we control the tower at the time, we could spread the news throughout the whole city. So I'm asking both of you to please lend me your aid. Gotcha. Yeah. Wait, that was 4, right? And then after. Oh no, I already read this. Okay, never mind. But no, I read this too. Where am I at? Oh yeah, I read this. What is this? Jesus. OF5. Recreational facilities and even some of your favorite bars and restaurants will hold a variety of warm activities you do not want to miss out. I knew you'll come here, my lady. Swords. I knew you'll come here after Corin turned you down. You'll try to use the broadcast tower just to spread the news that the entire city would hear it. This won't work, my lady. It will only cause confusion and chaos. Perhaps you hate your father and the city, but Master Focus has already given enough. This will lead to the demise of the Obsidian Festival and Cessia as a whole. I know that the news will cause an uproar and maybe even a far-reaching consequences, but the truth needs to be heard. I know Master Focus had made mistakes in the past, though he has done a lot of wrong. Cessia would not exist were it not for his actions. This has nothing to do with that. Feel free to criticize me if you want, but please do not do something that is beyond redemption. Do you really think I'm just some child throwing a tantrum? No, my lady, I'll try to persuade Master Dokius, I promise you, but just for now, let's head back together. Swords, don't talk to me like that. I know you and Master Dokius currently do not see eye to eye, but for the time being, you should head home first. I told you not to talk to me like that. I know you're trying to mend our relationship, but can you not be like that? Why can't you be treated like you used to? Talk to me as a friend, Swords. I am simply a servant of the Dokius family. Don't say that, Swords. I don't want to hear you talk like that. What happened to you? Why would you treat me like this? What are you doing? Seize her this instant. She is the Master's daughter. Watch your words. But the mayor told you to give her full support of to Master Corin. Are you going to let her destroy Cessia with her poisonous rumors? Use your brain for a moment. She came here alone without even the slightest show of anxiety. Do you really think she's trying to enter the broadcast tower? What? Forget it. My lady, you're using yourself to distract me, right? You still know me well. I wouldn't say that, my lady, but since you didn't deny it, I can summarize as much. Right now, Rhodes Island should already be at the City Hall. What? That's not a part of the plan. What's going on the City Hall? I assume the thugs over there are getting a good beating just about now. Why is it so quiet out there? I told him to hurry up and carry the materials away. The slack off was such an urgent task. What was that noise? Did another fight break out? Whatever. I need to finish that task. Sir, please open the door. We have a package to deliver. Huh? Did any of you order something? No, that's weird. You got the wrong address. But sir, the label on the parcel says it's right here. Get lost. If you keep bothering us, I'm going to teach you a lesson. ... Test, slide a little devil, trying to trick us again. Screw it. Doctor, stand aside. I'm kicking the door down. Wait, what? Don't worry, I'm more than strong enough. Like, huh? Ha. What? The main door. My god, what kind of monster are you? Go. Hey, I've always wanted to give that a try. Now there's this line. FBI, open up. Oh god. FBI, open up. But you already kicked the door down. Oh fuck. Yo, that was funny as hell. Swords. The years I spent studying in Victoria weren't just for show. There I studied the most cutting-edge science and technology pertaining to the catastrophe and organ research. Things like that seem to fall within the realm of divine to you may well be the fact of reality for me. Everything that I've learned everything I believe in tells me that I am right. My lady, did you not go to law school? Huh? What is Rhodes Island trying to do in the city hall? Searching for evidence to use against Corin. Corin may be slimy, but he's not stupid. He's a catastrophe messenger. There's no way he doesn't know about the Vakina situation. I'm sure he's hiding the truth for his own benefit, and as long as we can gather the evidence secretly, I think Rhodes Island will confront him directly so that the whole secret search is unlikely to succeed. It's fine. It's fine since you're not there. My lady, I want you to know why you're doing this. If you give me a reasonable answer, I won't go after Rhodes Island. This is something I have to do. I don't believe that my father is such a cold-blooded person. He would never stand idly and let this happen. My father loves this city more than anyone else, and I know that better than anyone else. Do you still hate him? Why would I? If anything, he should be the one who hates me because of my birth. My birth took my mother's life, but he never resents me. What I hate is how he arranges everything for me and never tells me what he's planning. It may seem like he's protecting me, but the end result is I only end up ignorant and helpless. Just like right now, it must be Corin's fault. He must have hidden the truth about the eruption from my father. That's the only reason he ordered Corin to stop me. Why would you call that hate? Eruption? What Corin said was, you were going to reveal the Master Doki's secret so that it would be dismissed and put on trial. What? No. What did my father even do in the past? Don't worry about it. I see what is going on now. So Corin wasn't even under my father's orders when he tried to capture me. Phew. That about clears things up. Swords, if I really wanted to do something like that, I would have gone through legal channels. Everything that I'm doing is also for the sake of the city, my hometown. I understand, my lady, you're not concerned about the past or about the social standing. I feel the same way as does your father. Phew, no matter what other things, I always trust you and my father. Even if there's conflict between our goals, I trust that we'll be able to resolve things between the two of us. That's why I believe that you'll be here. We both understand the city well. That's why you come to stop me. Come to think of it, it doesn't really matter who the mayor is, right? I'm sure that's what my father would think. What he cares about is the city. That's why I know he'll agree with me. Schwartz, wouldn't you agree? You've grown, my lady. I see. Interesting. OF6 before. Everyone, are you ready? The greatest collaborative concert of the City Festival will begin in just 3 hours. It's about time. As long as Force and Rhodes Island will go smoothly through here. I knew pitting them against each other would be a masterful move. Hurry up and move these things out of here. Pick up the pace or you won't be seeing your paychecks. What's the sound coming from outside? Rhodes Island's big brain. Doctor, if we just rush into the broadcast tower, I'm sure we'll run straight into Corin's ambush. If we move together, Schwartz will definitely try to disarm your forces first, and I won't be able to contain her at all. Even if we seize the broadcast tower by force with the support of the government, my words will only confuse the public and cause panic. If Schwartz is protecting Corin, that will prove to be a major obstacle for you. Most importantly, you'll have to figure out a way to find out whatever Corin is hiding. Maybe Corin really is innocent, but in that case, we'll just force him to announce the news. Right, if that's what it boils down to, I don't mind using force, since I was thinking the same thing. That takes some guts, Miss Ellen, maybe even borders on reckless. Rhodes Island has already proved my conclusion through their lab test. If I don't do this, countless lives are going to be lost here. I'm not trying to blame you, Miss Ellen, but I just don't get to decide whether Rhodes Island could go along with your plan. Do you mean, Doctor, you should be well aware of our options as well, right? As well as their consequence, what should we do? Letting countless innocents suffer violates our credo. So who will take responsibility? Nobody, as long as no one finds out. That's our doctor. Like, we're doing this, but we can't let anybody know. Miss Solon, let's go before it's too late. Doctor, do what you have to do. I understand, I'll hold Spores back. Besides, there's something I must do. I need to know the answer. Spores, why are you pushing me away? My lady, you received an education in Victoria. You belong somewhere better. Don't stay here and stroll with the people like us. No, I don't agree with that. Swartz, what do you think I see? I see you as well. I see you as... And what do you think of me as? I am not the person you think I am, my lady. Because you killed someone? Because you killed many people? No, my lady, that's enough. Perhaps we're both mistaken, Swartz. I don't want you to know about that, my lady. Sorry. My lady. I already know. I've already known and heard about your past, even if it's just a little bit of it. I'm sorry if you didn't want me to learn about it, but I just can't feign the ignorance. No, my lady, you're not supposed to know that. You should have. I should have what? Kept doing what I expected of me. Keep studying hard and then rise to the upper class as if I'm not some delicate flower, nor am I ignorant little princess. I have something that I must do. All of us have responsibility to protect Cestia. You and I, and my father as well. None of us are bystanders. You didn't want me to get involved in this order to protect me, right? No, you're just like my father, trying to dictate everything for me because it's for my own good. I don't think so. So what if I'm doing this dangerous? So what if I have a dark past? Maybe I'll cry or be terrified or even be hurt by these things. But if you ever say, Stalin, I need your help, I will always be there for you, no matter what you have to say. I'll always lend you my ear. If we really are friends, then we should do that for each other. How can we be considered friends? And you're the only one doing the giving. So Swords, what do you help me, Brent? You asked me before why I'm doing this, and this is my answer. So what do you give me your response, Swords? If what happened in the past is truly in the past, could you be my friend again, just like before? My lady, I'm sorry for what I've done. Instead, my actions have caused a misunderstanding between us that never should have happened. My lady, you are my friend, and you always have been. Are you two still chit-chatty? What's the verdict? What's going on over there? My lady, please tell me, what are we going to do next? Huh? I like to spread the news about the impending catastrophe, though, through official channels. Rhodes Island should be collecting evidence against Corin as we speak, and he'll soon be kicked out of the city council. However, after the news gets out, the Obsidian Festival will have to be cancelled, and Cestia will have to move. Don't worry, my lady. Really? If that's what you desire, then I will support you. Swords. My lady, do you need me to protect you? Yes. In that case, please take cover. I'll be over soon. Swords, what are you doing? Are you disobeying Corin's orders? Orders? Support Corin? That's just a disguise. Since the very beginning, I've only had 2 orders. First, Master Doki is asking to collect evidence against Corin, including the secret manipulation of the V3 Industries and unauthorized harvesting of Obsidian. Now that the truth has come to light, the gig is up. Get them quickly. Seize both of them now. As for the second order, you just heard it. My lady asked me to protect her. Oh. The tides have turned. And then after. They've all been knocked out. I never knew you were so powerful. I've thought about this and dodged all of the shots. Then you turned around and bang bang, you took them all out just like that. My goodness. My lady, you're making me blush. But Schwartz, there's one thing I have to correct. I wasn't giving you an order. That was just a request from a friend. If you ever need anything from me, just tell me. Understood. What did I just say? Huh? There's no need to talk like that. We're friends. Friends. Sure then. Haha. Let's head to the city hall now. I wonder how Rhodes Island is doing. So Schwartz was always a good person. Or was once a mercenary. Those imbeciles, they can't even stop a little girl. But she's from Sarkeesian. Plus, there are several others with her. If it's only a handful of them. But damn, what is Rhodes Island doing here? Huh, feels like these guys are even wickeder than the Orion slugs. Call everyone over here right now. But Mr. Corny, I don't think the numbers are going to help. No such thing. Don't you dare take a step back. Yawn. Hey, doctor, did you find it yet? I still want to go see the concert. We're going to miss it if we take so long here. I already found the log. You found it. See, beating some sense into the works after all. Meteorite was right. Sometimes violence solves everything. Damn it all. Whatever, as long as I can get out of here. It's easy enough to forge into registration. Ah, doctor, he jumped out from the window. Let's take everything with us. Okay. It's a general is still out there, right? I feel like the Karina is going to have a tragic end. It would have been better for him to stay inside. Come on, doctor, I'll help you out. Yeah, that guy's gonna die. Gas, damn it. I've got to call the others right back right now. Last time I was with Miss Sella and Dr. Rhodes Island jumping out from the window. This time it's you, Karma, and it's poetic, isn't it, Mr. Corey? These things happen in life, sir. You, what did you do to them? What did you do to them? They've been an eyesore to the beautiful view here. By the way, you kept these young ladies waiting for you for quite some time. Floors, you two are standing together, which means you can't escape the law. We all have the evidence. Doctor, please be careful. He may not make one last desperate attempt. Damn you. Damn all of you. Your plot has been exposed, Corin. And that's... oh yeah. In the name of love. So you knew all along. How long did he expect this lie to last? Oh, the concert's about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Obsidian Festival. Are you all having a great time? What a warm reception. But let me tell you something. You don't know about the true charm of the Obsidian Festival yet. Tonight, all the musicians that have been invited here will come together to bring you a feast for your senses. One main stage, 4 large stages, 12 small stages, 40 musicians from all kinds of genres will keep the show going for 18 straight hours until the sun rises tomorrow. Tell me, are you ready? No words. Someone told me about the situation with the volcano. You tampered with the station's data and even accused Miss Ellen of spreading false rumors. That's because we both know. We both know about her Herman did. Just say it then, if you already know. Go on, Corin. But make sure you also tell them what you did when I was out on business. Tell them everything. Father, what are you doing here? Surprised to see me, Corin? After I banned obsidian mining, there has still been a steady influx of fresh obsidian into the market. The mining team has been seen many times at the volcano's entrance, but nobody reported anything to me. The resources they mined would have been transferred numerous times before finally arriving at the city's hall's abandoned warehouse. Despite the fact that I set aside funding to provide support for various orphan patients who came to Cestia, I learned that they were actually suffering from discrimination throughout the city. Does this news surprise you? Well, hearing about it made my blood boil. In order to find out the truth, I pretended to leave the city and asked Schwartz to investigate for me. Looks like just investigating these records on the relevant personnel was enough. Mr. Helliger, you're all safe. Mr. Helliger, you're all safe. What a pity coin. Originally, I was not opposed to sharing things with you, but you were too impatient. Me impatient? Everything I did was for the sake of this city. You're the one who taught me that. What happened to the Bauer family 10 years ago, the collapse of the television station 8 years ago, and the way you persuaded, or should I say, annexed. Yes, the way you annexed the Taraki tribe. I know all about these things. Everything I've done, I learned from you. Exploit and abandon. Use any means necessary. The ends justify the means. Do you know all the sweet blood and tears I poured into this shabby hole, and what did I get in return? We worked so hard to mine the volcano and finally managed to improve our situation, but what did you do? You squandered it all to subsidize those incurable and infected. If that's going to be the case, I prefer an eruption. All I need is to protect the true value of Cestia, and then I shall rise once again. True that I've done many things in the past, but never have I waged the fate of the Cestia. What do you think about the lives of the miners and the researchers, about the lives of everyone living in the city? Corin, you're fired. Ahaha, you sound a fool. I wouldn't be sure about that. Thanks to your delusional prattling, my men have all assembled. Wait a second, how did I burn it already? Matterhorn, take a look at this. What the heck, it feels like the temperature flow has changed. Whoa, huge waves. Wait, they're getting even bigger. That's way too crazy. Province, Skyfire. Why are you all so quiet now? Don't you normally love to run your mouth? I'm thinking. Never thought I'll see the day when you of all people would be stunned, speechless. My mind is racing. Give me a second to calm down. No, I'm not a geologist. Nor do I know anything about Orium physics or high energy Orium arts, but high energy arts has nothing to do with ecology. There you go. Of a volcano. I doubt that stuff is going to fix our problem. If there's no other way, maybe I could create a giant vessel and transfer all the energy into it. But I'll need several years to draft arts like that, if possible. That's not gonna work at all. I have no idea about any of that, but what I do know is that we're in serious trouble. Very serious trouble. Of course we are, otherwise why would I get excited? Fucking Skyfire. Hurry up and figure something out then. What do you think I'm doing? I need to let the doctor know right away. So please think faster. I'll send the message right now. Also, don't let the heat short-circuit your brain. I'll keep you my cool. You just said you were excited. Look, even your hair is on fire. Massive geological shifts caused by disruption of the ecological chain, and it's not the doomsday just yet. Alright. OF7. What happened? Hello? Something happened? What's going on outside? Please don't worry. Come this way, please. The guests are all here and they will take the stage in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Quick, take care of whatever is going on outside. As things stand, you don't have any prestige left, Herman. I spent years training these people. Only they truly understand the wonderful life that comes from hard work. Today is the climax of the festival. I'll take what has always rightfully belongs to me, and then bounce. I bet you still have no idea what's going on. Let me tell you, out of mercy's sake, the data you got from the monitoring station is wrong. The volcano will be very soon become active. Orium will spread along with the eruption, and at least half the city will be destroyed. But I won't lose anything. I'll even come back after the eruption to mine the Orium. That shit is my paradise. I also deeply love the city, Herman. How dare you? Of course I dare, as a catastrophe messenger of the city, but all you can do is witness your defeat and the destruction of Cestia. Of course you will get the honor of dying to the eruption of the Cestia volcano. Other than me, nobody else should know about the secrets of the city. Don't underestimate Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island. I'm disappointed in you, Corin. Disappointed? You're the one who disappointed. No, I'm disappointed in you. I know, I'll never forget the days when I lost my home. Those sleepless nights in the dumpsters trying to take shelter from elements. Wealth is the key to a new life, and I've since come to understand that. But what about you? You wasted the money we worked so hard to earn on some infected filth. Are you going to bury your infinite potential obsession beneath your hypocrisy? Take a good look at yourself, Corin. And take all that time in the world to reflect upon what you see in prison. Oh shit, shit's getting real, doggy. After. You've been by my side for 15 years, but you learned nothing. Oh. And you managed to pick up some unsavory tactics. What a dullard you are. A dullard? Ah. Old man, surely you didn't expect me to be out of moves already. What's going on? Could it be an earthquake preceding the eruption? Ah, come. It's finally here. Turn into ashes along with this city. It's too late now. Even if you take control of the broadcast tower, the people will only start panicking. The volcano is about to erupt, and what can you possibly accomplish with that data of yours? I control all the escape passages. None of you are going to get away. You bloody hypocrites. Can't save anyone. Everything will be burnt to nothingness along with the city. Doctor, what do we do? Get all the operators to help with the evacuation now. Doctor, should we mobilize the entirety of Rhodes Island? Doctor, can you hear me? I finished analyzing the volcano. If we act now, we can still buy more time. Doctor, we've already determined the underlying cause of the volcano's activity. There's a good possibility that we might be able to stop the eruption. Everyone, please stay calm and listen closely. If you follow my instructions, we will be able to be able to delay the eruption. We can definitely help if it's really something within our power. No, please let us handle this. Corin has been plotting this for a long time. His henchmen must be all over the city. This is the critical moment. Swartz, Mr. Helliger, you have your own duties. We can leave those things to the others. But this is our mission. Salon. Agreed. We're catastrophe messengers. volcanologists, organ researchers, none of us will just sit and watch while people's lives are threatened by something predictable. What's more, that there are people who would use their knowledge to deceive others and line their own pockets. As a catastrophe messenger, I cannot tolerate seeing people like that. I've never seen you get this serious before, but I understand in any case, Mayor, allow us to aid you with the evacuation. Very well, Schwartz, you should come too. Selin says she can handle this. My lady, please be careful. Have you finished deciding? We won't have much time. Okay, let's get going right now. We should trust her. Besides, what she said was right. We each have our own duty to fulfill. They're just rushing towards death. Even if they manage to buy an hour or two, so what? Your daughter is going to get buried along with most of the city, and you won't even be able to find her body. Sorry, I couldn't control myself. Don't worry, he's right about the threat here. This poses. We can't afford to endanger the citizens any longer. Please lend me your assistance. Yo, Herman looks like a dog. Herman looks like a badass. OF8 before. A long way to go once we're inside. Our actual destination is in the depths of the cave. Even when I was back in the lab, I never imagined I would be diving deep into a volcano during a vacation. Can you explain what's going on now? The phone call was way too obscure. What did she mean by there's a good chance to stop the eruption? I think Skyfire can explain it better. Help me out here. Province. I came to this conclusion after exploring the volcano, and we discussed it with AF Jalia. To explain the theory, we first have to talk about the habitat of the Orium slugs, or rather, we should call them volcanic slugs or lava slugs. Lava slugs. Even though they just look like normal Orium slugs, these creatures feed upon the special obsidian found in the volcano. These Orium slugs may make their colony very close to the core of the volcano, where lava mixes with special components to form larger quantities of this obsidian. Once the people here discovered that the obsidian... Give me a second. Once the people here discovered that the obsidian was special, they followed the slug's tracks to locate the source. I see. I read about this before. People in some places take advantage of the animals' habitats to locate and exploit resources. People could always draw connections from interacting with other creatures. The problem is that there hasn't been an eruption in a long time, and the supply of obsidian is starting to dwindle. Overmining doesn't just justify the industries involved, and also destroys the Orium slug's natural habitat. As a result, they become increasingly restless and start to burrow more and more in search for new habitats. This is most likely the source of abnormal internal activity within the volcano. Doing this may be effective for keeping the colony alive, but the end result is a catastrophe for the Sastia. If we do not protect the gifts from nature, the nature will grant us punishment. So what should we do now? Is there some method to block the volcano? We should approach it from a different perspective. We actually need to pacify the host of this abode. Let's hurry it up, and we need to go deeper. So basically clear out the whole entire floor. It's getting harder and harder. It's just in front of us. Everyone be careful. I'm not saying that. That roar, it sounds as if it's crazed. Of course, these slugs are not intelligent enough to individually explore this volcano so intensively, so there must be a queen in the colony. She's the host that we're searching for. We're supposed to find that queen out. Queen out of all these slugs? What are you talking about? This volcano's volcanic Orium slugs is powerful enough to trigger an eruption. She is the true host of the volcano. We should definitely be able to discern her from a glance. It's the boss. I've already killed it. The possibilities are endless for organisms that are evolved under extreme environmental conditions. You never know, this slug might be powerful enough to mount an entire defender squad. That is true. Are you saying that these tremors was caused by a single iridium slug? There's nothing to be afraid of as long as I'm here. It doesn't matter how much these slugs may have mutated. What's that? Oh, fuck. How can this be? This lava's already coming out. No, that's the mutant iridium slug. Head down the cave. Roar. Oh yeah, giant iridium slug. The boss. The temperature is rising. No, iridium slug should be able to maintain such high temperatures. You're still calling it a slug? That's more like a moving volcano, don't you think? Well, I don't even get to draw any detailed references, inferences, but this is definitely beyond what I had calculated for. I'm starting to miss AF Jolly a little. Watch out! It's getting closer to us. Roar, basically. Roar? It can even melt through the ground. No, look at the wall in the ground. They're covered with these wave-like things. Move back. They're all lava iridium slugs. Enough to cause a volcanic activity. I suppose this confirms our target then. As long as we can pacify it and redirect it route, the citizens should have enough time to evacuate. Hold on. How are we supposed to pacify this mini volcano? By beating it down. What else can we do? It's got such a massive body. Though, what if it explodes here? Are you sure that it won't cause an eruption? Let's just ask it to go home really nicely then. I like Skyfire asking, fucking being hella sarcastic. I suppose we have to take it down one way or another. You don't say. I'm gonna do the auto mode for this. So, and then I'm gonna do the after. Because I cleared it on auto. I cleared this shit on auto. It was on my second attempt, no guide. I just kind of YOLO'd it. So yeah, I just kind of YOLO'd this fucking quest. How long has this stream been? Like an hour? And then the boss monster. Compel. Pumpy. Try to do as much damage as possible. Basically. So essentially you want to solve this fucking huge motherfucker. Throwing scatty right there, do some damage. Oh, It's easy as that.
Mission accomplished. 敵が何と言おうと、どんな考えがあろうと、私には関係ない。
Scatty's voice is fucking nice,
どう
though.
倒せばいいかということにしか興味ないわ。
And then after OF8. Watch out. Huh. Yeah. Is it really getting weaker? I can't tell from the appearance at all. Watch out for the lava. Just how much obsidian has that thing absorbed? Roar. Poor thing, we can't afford to show it any mercy. Skyfire. Alright, I got it. Time to go all out. Well then, how do you like the taste of this? Roar. It's becoming enraged. I'll block its way. The rest of you focus on attacking. Big Tail. I finally managed to land a hit through a crack in the lava, but I can't guarantee it's going to work on something of this size. We did it. It's heading the other way. Yes, the citizens are going to be safe now. Good grief. Then perhaps. I'm exhausted. Let's not bring up the tiresome topic again. Me too. I'm tired. I could barely stand. But we have to head back to Sastia. There are people waiting for us there. Oof. That's understandable, but a mature lady should also learn to get help if she's not even able to keep up her balance. Thank you. Alright, let's go take our victory lap now. Once we get back, there still might be some time for us to enjoy our vacation. But sooner or later, this place will. Big Toe. I'm coming. Skyfire. I know. But we should respect the city's choice and let them handle the rest, right? Yeah. We don't have a choice in the matter. And then the love of this life. Amiya, Doctor, I have to blame you for what happened this time. Everyone has been injured to some degree. As the leader, you're responsible for that. Gummy has already finished treating them, but it's going to sting if they get in the water. Jeez, you need to show some more reservations when leading your teams. I'm just gonna ignore her question. That swimsuit looks good on you, Amiya. Oh, is that so? Miss Savage picked it out for me. I was worried that you wouldn't like... Wait, don't you try to play that trick on me, Dr. Ah, shit. I was trying to change the subject. We did go a bit overboard this time. Good grief, I have a word for Mr. Hellinger as well. I explicitly told him to keep an eye on you, so why did he turn a blind eye? Until a contract is signed, Rhodes Island is not allowed to intervene in the internal affairs of independent city-state. If you get caught up in the legal repercussion, Rhodes Island will be in a very tight spot. Actually, yes I know. Doctor, you really did something very dangerous. Why were you fighting with crazed fans anyways? If you're an adult, you should act like one. No matter how much you like a band, you need to be nice to the other audience members. And you certainly can't pick fights with them. But we were... Shush. No more questions. That wraps up this incident, okay? Okay, so she supports that we did this shit because it was a good idea. Be more careful next time, okay? I know. Alright. Doctor, come with me. I found lots of beautiful seashells on the other side of this reef. Beaches are absolutely fascinating. The water isn't cold. I'm not gonna take the third route. I'm gonna splash her with water. Hey, Doctor, please don't do that. Darn it, take this. Dr. Twisted, nice to see you. Salin told me many things about Rhodes Island, so I've been very keen on speaking with you. How about taking a walk with me? That's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Dr. of Rhodes Island. Had you not helped my daughter, her recklessness would have ended dismayingly. Yeah, there you go. I actually didn't do it. The one you should be thinking is Salon, you know. I trained Corin myself. His instincts may be base, but he's also very capable. That's why I turned a blind eye on him all these years. However, as one of the last few years, he's gone down a dangerous road, and I can no longer trust him. This time I left Schwartz here on purpose just to see if he's still trustworthy. The results were disappointing. Why are you telling me this? I enjoy walking along this part of the beach. That's because my wife, Barbara, sleeps deep underneath these sea waves. I still remember the day. The weather was a bit warm and the sunset was splendid. She turned to me and said, if we could only stay here forever. In the blink of an eye, I was left behind. Doctor, turn around and take a look. Do you understand now? This city is paradise I built for her. As for why I'm telling you this, because I can't tell you and I are the same type of person. In this world, not everything can be resolved with good. Sometimes we must get our hands dirty. Ah, fuck. I want to say I agree. Who knows? I want to be the wise guy. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? For me, good and bad lost their meaning a long time ago. The only things that matter to me are the results and the city. Why not Tassalion? I'm not looking for an understanding, Doctor. If I needed my daughter's understanding, we would not have become like where we are now. Besides, do you think she really understand if I told her? No, she still needs a long time to understand that the world isn't as black and white as you think. Schwartz hopes that she will never understand, but I unfortunately lost the ability to make that choice. Doctor, Selen would like to join you, so I asked Schwartz to accompany her. I'm fine with it. After all, this is Cessia. Cessia is no longer her paradise. I've seen the new geological report. Sooner or later, Cessia will be consumed by the magma. We've managed to postpone the days coming. I am grateful for the effort that you all put in forth today. Over the years, I've been looking for a solution to hide further this matter. I have found it, but the price is almost as great. The new development zone I've been working on will become a brand new mobile city, but by the looks of things, it will become the next Cestia. I am deeply attached to this place, but that doesn't mean that I can ignore the volcano that slumbers fully beside me. After the end of this Obsidian festival, we will begin moving into the new mobile city. As for Cestia, we will not let her rest until the magma reclaims her. The Obsidian festival. I heard that this ocean is bound by the land. Someone told me that this isn't a real ocean. It may be wide, but it's not boundless. In that case, we will continue to follow the coast. Perhaps one day we will finally return to the starting point, the real starting point. However, by that time, this beautiful beach, the great Obsidian festival, and this coastal city with its volcanic smell, there you go. The Cessia that holds the memory of countless people will be gone forever. Perhaps one day you'll be able to tell her what I've told you here today. Perhaps that day will never come. And one day, should she perhaps need my help, you can come find me. No matter where Cessia is or what it looks like, the city will forever support her. Or rather, I should say, as long as Cestians exist. Cestia also exists. Within the hearts of young people like her are where Cestia really is. Now, seize the day and enjoy the Obsidian Festival. At least until we find another suitable location, we'll have to suspend our collaboration with the Siren Records. I have a lot of things to discuss with them. Schwartz seems to have something to tell you. She's over there. If I keep talking for her much longer, she won't have anything to say. You should hear it from her. Sir, don't mind me. This is between you youngsters. Hello. Oh, hold up. She bought me a drink. Can I buy you a drink? I'll pass for now. Actually, I wasn't really going to say anything special. At first, I was going to give you a good beating. Miss Selen never have been subjugated to such danger. Oh, she was going to beat the shit out of me. But I have to thank you as well. Without your help, we might never have been able to clear up the misunderstanding. Truthfully, I did not want her to get involved with these things, but perhaps you were right. She has her own ideas and her own responsibilities. You should let her make it. Time doesn't flow backwards. This is who she is now. Yeah. Thank you. Were it not for you, everything I loved would have been destroyed by the volcano. I am in your debt. Doctor. Hey, Schwartz. What are you doing here? My lady. Perfect timing. I have something important to announce. I'm going to submit my resume to Rhodes Island. I already asked Miss AF Jalia and Miss Skyfire about it. They said I have their recommendations. After seeing your abilities throughout the whole situation, I have come to this decision after a careful deliberation. But Rhodes Island is not a simple drug company. That's why I want you to come with me. Schwartz, come into my gadget pool. I will welcome you. By the way, my father has already approved of it. I know, if that's what you desire, my lady. So, Doctor, we're going to have a colleague from now on. We're going to be colleagues. Come on, Doctor. The experiment is about to start. Ah, fine. Forget it. Schwartz, go drag the Doctor over here. Your voice is loud enough to crack the ceiling, my lady. I'm sure the Doctor has heard it. Doctor, I don't know what you're waiting for, but in times like this, Miss Sullen won't care what you're thinking. It would be behove you to walk over there yourself. It'll be a bit unsightly if you really wanted me to carry you over. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on her. Very well. Please wait a moment, my lady. We'll be there shortly. And they took a picture together. Let's go, Doctor. And I'm assuming that's the main event. None of this is story. But I'm gonna show you OF3. I heard this character say ara ara. So right there, the left side I have saying blue poison right there. To clear up the magma slugs. Okay, I need those magma slugs dead. Put in siege. Close off the gap. But the important thing is to have a healer on the top right. Where you see Warframe at. That's basically where you want your healer. Healers, I recommend something like 450 health. Also, the main gimmick here is to stall the slug. Stall it as long as you can. You don't want that slug to start attacking you. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
Checkmate. 悪いけど、私の勝ちだ。
I do have to say that this event was really good. It's fun. It's very fun. It's a very fun event. And I plan on making... No. I need to reset this one. AoE... Nope. So yeah, basically the Sora. And I was able to get Glacus and Franca. But this is currently my fully invested E2 team.